Hello, everyone, and welcome to this short presentation regarding Indiana's new graduation pathway requirements. My name is Dan Doherty, and I'm the Director of School Counseling, and I am alongside Matt Putman, Westfield High School's Dean of Career and Community Engagement, and we're going to kind of walk through this step by step with you so that you can better understand the new graduation requirements for the class of 2023 and beyond. The first part of the graduation pathways requirements is to meet the high school diploma requirements. Nothing has changed from this year to future years in terms of what students need in order to graduate from high school when it comes to their classes. Any student who is working on a Core 40 diploma, an academic honors diploma, or a technical honors diploma still must meet the basic requirements for graduation in the state of Indiana when it comes to classes. This includes 8 credits of English, 6 credits of math, 6 credits of social studies, 6 credits of science, and 4 credits of PE and health. Additionally, students must round out their schedule with general electives in order to meet the minimum of 42 required credits. This is where the graduation requirements for the graduation pathways differ from the previous years of the graduating class of 2022 and prior. Before the class of 2023, every student must have met the class requirements for a diploma and pass the I-STEP portion of the English and math tests in order to meet graduation requirements. Beginning with the class of 2023, the I-STEP will no longer be used. Instead, 2 other components will be used to determine whether or not a student will qualify for graduation under the graduation pathways. This first one is employability skills. Every student must demonstrate one of the following: a project-based learning experience, a service-based learning experience, and a work-based learning experience. The third component of the graduation pathways is the ability to demonstrate post-secondary readiness. In order to do so, a student must meet a cut score in either the ACT, the SAT, or the ASVAB, or a student can earn certifications throughout different Westfield High School classes or JEL classes. They could also participate in an apprenticeship. They could take multiple classes within a career pathway, which would qualify them as a CTE concentrator. They can take multiple AP dual credit classes, or they could take a locally created pathway. That one is the least likely to happen, but we're going to talk a little bit more about these different options. So in summary, these are the main components that every student beginning with the class of 2023 must complete. Number 1, they must meet the high school diploma requirements. Number 2, they must demonstrate employability skills through one of the following learning experiences. And number 3, they must demonstrate post-secondary readiness by completing cut scores on college entrance exams, the military entrance exam, or through CTE experience in apprenticeship, dual credit, or certification. At this point, we're going to jump over bucket number 2 and hit bucket number 3, which is the post-secondary readiness. As mentioned, for bucket number 3 in post-secondary readiness, a student can achieve a cut score in either the ASVAB, the SAT, or the ACT. The ASVAB cut score is a minimum of 31, whereas the SAT, a student must show a 480 in evidence-based reading and writing, a 530 in math, and a student must meet each of those scores in order to qualify. For the ACT, a student can have either an 18 in English or a 22 in reading, and they must also have either a 22 in math or a 23 in science. They must meet at least 2 of the 4 requirements: English or reading, and math or science. Another option for meeting post-secondary readiness is by achieving state or industry recognized certification. These are credentials that students will earn by taking some select classes offered by Westfield High School. This would include our CNA Certified Nursing Assistant program. This would also include any of our manufacturing classes, as well as our construction classes. There are a number of classes that will be added in the future at Westfield High School where industry certification may also be achieved. A third option of post-secondary readiness is participating in an apprenticeship. As Westfield High School continues to grow and continues to foster relationships with businesses and community partners, there will be more opportunities for our students to participate in apprenticeships, but this is a program where students can be on the job site and getting real-life work experience. A fourth option of achieving post-secondary readiness is through the CTE concentrator option. A CTE concentrator is a student who completes at least 2 advanced courses beyond the introductory level within a program of study. The easiest example of this is a student who might take 2 years of the same type of course at JEL or at Ivy Tech. A student can also achieve this through taking a number of our construction classes, culinary arts classes that Westfield High School currently offers. A sixth option of achieving post-secondary readiness would be for that student who has taken multiple AP or dual credit courses throughout their high school career. They must earn a C average or higher in at least 3 of their AP or dual credit classes, and they must achieve one of the following. Number 1, earn 1 of their 3 AP classes must be in a core content area. A core content area includes English, math, or science. Or a student must take 3 CTE dual credit courses in their CTE sequence. The final option for achieving post-secondary readiness is the locally created pathway. This option is not one that will generally be utilized at Westfield High School, as it is specifically geared for those smaller schools that don't have as many course offerings as our students are allowed to take. In summary, in addition to meeting the diploma requirements, the student must also show post-secondary readiness by completing one of the following, and that is the ACT, SAT, ASVAB cut score, earning certification in their specific industry, participating in an apprenticeship, taking multiple classes within their CTE concentration, taking 3 or more AP or dual credit classes, or going the locally created pathway.
Thank you, Dan, for explaining the main areas related to the graduation pathways. Now we're going to look at the second requirement for the graduation pathways, which is the employability skills. And the first one we're going to start with is with work-based learning. With work-based learning, it's important to understand what it is. It's supposed to reinforce the academic and technical and social skills that are necessary to be successful in today's workforce. It may take part in a WHS course. The whole idea behind it is that it's a meaningful experience that's actually going to prepare them for the day after graduation if it's going into the workforce. At WHS, there are many work-based learning opportunities that we offer, from intern opportunities to cadet teaching to co-op, several career-related courses at Ivy Tech, and a complete listing of all the courses that we have for our students to take at J. Everett Light Career Center. Westfield High School is very well positioned with the number of courses that we align with to meet the work-based learning requirement. So this is one avenue that the students can use to complete the second requirement of the graduation pathways. The second opportunity to meet the second component of the graduation pathways is a service-based learning experience. What is a service-based learning experience? It's supposed to be meaningful. It requires a reflection and application of doing something. It's linked to the curriculum. It includes basically progress over an extended period of time, and it's supposed to address a real community need or issue within that community. Some of the WHS service-based learning components that we already have built in include if a student is an active member in a sport, they must finish the season in good standing, and that can count towards the service-based learning component of the second requirement of the new graduation pathways. And there's a variety of number of clubs and organizations that the students can belong to, including National Honor Society, GUARD, Marching Band, Student Impact, Best Buddies, Interact, just to name a few. But we feel that we are well positioned with our service-based learning opportunities for students to meet this requirement. Slide 20. The third option within the second requirement with the new graduation pathways is a project-based learning experience. What is project-based learning? It's over an extended period of time which investigates an authentic, complex problem or question, and there is rigorous research requirements within that project, and it's supposed to be allowing the students to reflect, critique, and revise and get public input about the project. Some of the Westfield High School project-based learning courses that we offer are our Project Lead the Way classes within the engineering pathway, our Project Lead the Way biomedical science classes, and a variety of other courses related to research, such as AP Research and Capstone, Advanced Nutrition and Wellness, many of our computer science courses, theater production, yearbook, and a few of our clubs, such as First Robotics, DECA, Mock Trial Club, Speech and Debate, all meet the requirement for a project-based learning experience.
So finally, in summary, the new graduation pathways requirements. A student beginning in the class of 2023 and beyond must meet their high school diploma requirements, must meet one of the three employability skills in project-based, service-based, or work-based learning, and they must meet a post-secondary readiness component, whether that be through a cut score of the ACT, SAT, or ASVAB, certification, apprenticeship, CTE concentrator, AP dual credit, or the locally created pathway. Please rest assured that with these new changes, your student's counselor will be on top of your student's progress every step of the way. If you have questions about any of these graduation pathway requirements, please feel free to reach out to your student's counselor at the high school. A list of contact information can be found on the high school's website at www.whscounselingcenter.com. Thanks very much for joining us. We hope that this has been informative for you. Have a great day.